Hello all, Seriously is here, back for some more No Man's Sky Shipyards. We've got our Flying Saucer here. Only thing I've done between episodes is I changed the landing bay to, I think it was the Titan. We can't check there. What am I doing? We gotta go over to here to check that. You know what? Before we get into that, I'm just gonna quickly switch into first person with my hotkey. There we go. I've changed the name to the McDisc, just because. Okay, so this is the Titan class landing bay. Yeah, and the other thing I did was I did a quick check on these two side pieces here, right here, to see if putting these in would interfere with the landing bay. They do not, and we can put them in the rest of the way around now. Yeah, there. Nope. Let's change our angle, that might help. There might be something interfering with that snap point, which would be a shame. Oh, close. I just need to rotate it, maybe. That's almost right. There, got it. Ha. This is trickier than I thought. Now I have not checked the front room, so we have to install these and then go take a peek inside. Okay, that one looks like it's sticking through the ceiling a bit. That one looks like it's going to stick through a lot. And the other one I'm worried about is obviously the cockpit one, but you know, I don't think we need that one. Yeah, that would stick in a lot, and I don't think we need it. Like, it's not gonna do much. We'll take a peek underneath in a sec. Those two were easy. Yeah, that's where I want one of them. Ooh, there we go. And right there. I think that might be the full ring. One there, one there. Yes, it is. Okay. Landing bay. I didn't save. Also, maybe we could take a think about some colors here. That's interesting. Just for the moment, we're going to pick some colors more carefully in a second. Let's see how this looks in flight. I do actually like that color. It's sort of like, I don't know. Hard to explain what that color is like. Almost rust. Alright, let's see what the bottom looks like here in the sun. And first person mode. Yeah, not too much of our windows are blocked off. That's good. Let's get out of first person. Let's get out of our seat. Nothing sticking through here. Let's check these rooms. Oh yeah, that sticks through quite a bit. So, what we might do for that piece is pick one that looks better on the inside, because we're going to lose these corners. Okay. Pretty happy with the shape though. So now let's get to picking some colors and stuff. And yeah, some lighting. Okay, we're gonna have to move that room in the top up a bit. We'll probably need some scaffolding for that so that we can leave this mode. So let's copy you up top and like that. And if we delete this and that, no, that's what I thought. Okay, let's go like that and one down so it's connected. Okay, that gives us this area open. What other areas do we maybe want open? It's a shame we have all of these down already. You know what we could do is we could snap a room to every single one of these things, put our scaffolding back in, and take these, make these rooms our scaffolding. Pick up all of these and then put stuff down where they were. But I think we might try that with the thing we just did instead. So up here, that should be fine. Down here, I'm just going to start with this one here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Maybe the next one too. I'll put them back in. There we go. Okay. Let's apply those edits. And then we have to do some first person building with some lighting stuff. Let's get on top. Okay. A lot of lighting things are here, but not everything that makes light is in this menu. Okay, well, not everything that makes light is in this lighting menu. A lot of the things that make light, this makes light, this makes light, this makes a lot of light, and I think it's what I want to go with. That's interesting too. We could have, say, this stick up out of the ship, because these don't interfere with snapping. That is not centered at all. We could work on that, but no, I don't think we want that. And it doesn't make any lighting. That's what I was checking. We could use, excuse me, we could use this maybe as lighting. Where is the center line? Ah, it's between these two things. Okay. It's not straight, but that's okay. Nope, no lighting on that. Alright, let's put the skull in. I know it gives light off. There are also things in here that give light. This gives off light. That gives off or it used to give off quite a bit of light. It does not give off hardly as much light anymore. There's also pill lights, but I don't know how to turn them on a non-creative save. I don't know if pill lights light up. I couldn't get them to work when I was building until I turned creative mode on. So I want to avoid pill lights. Yeah, let's just work with the skull for now. I know it makes a lot of blue light. So we could put, if I put free placement on, there we go. If I put it near the top here, maybe that'll work. Oh, room's in the way. Okay. I can't see if it's above the top here or not, so let's back up. Okay, stop doing that to the guns. I think that's low enough. So these are not going to get seen at all. Hopefully the lighting shows through. That's what we're hoping. What else could we do? Now these, if we put this down, look at that blue light. It pulses up. So what we could do is something like that. Get rid of this one. Sort of shooting this way and that way. No. Yeah, that one. It's a bit straighter up. But we would want to put this yeah, I don't know. Let's try. Can I increase the size of this thing? I can. Okay. Let's try it right in the center-ish. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Let's go down here now. And down here, what I want to try is the Wonder Projector. Let's try putting it sort of right between the engines here. Now, do I have the Wonder Projector unlocked? That would be pretty funny. I saw, yeah, there it is. If I didn't have it unlocked. Alright, so it's going to point up no matter what we do, it seems. That's fine. Because this is going to be hidden. Let's put one there. There's the two engines. And, oh, I was not looking at the height. What was the height at? Right about even with the bottom of that. Something like that. Okay. Now if we go to this and select a Wonder, I only have two. I have a fartfish. Oh, it's way up there. Interesting. Not what I want. So, can I move that and say it's way far. Even if I change the orientation of this, like that. Oh, that's also facing the wrong way. There you go. I need to change it like that as well. We want it to face sort of like that. Okay. So now okay, that's better. That's better. It's still sticking at the bottom though. I might have to change the angle or just put it up higher. Something like that. I don't want it to stick through the roof either though, and we need to be able to target this thing. Okay, I can still target it. It's gonna fill our room with fart smoke, but the fish is hidden. That's sort of perfect. Okay. So I'm going to delete this one. And I'm going to head over here. Get a good angle on this. And copy it. So we can place it facing this way already. And we put it way... Oh, I did not look. Above that pipe. Oh, yeah, something like that. Okay, let's pick our fart fish. Alright, we've got double fart smoke going on. Should we put the roofing back in first to see how the lighting goes up here? We might want... How would we do this? We would have to have a fart fish inside our... Oh, you know how? I know how we would do it. We need a scaffold room. Something like that. Oh, we would need to get in there though. We could put an internal staircase maybe. Or maybe we can sneak in the edge. No, no we cannot. There we go. That's way too high up. We do need to snap it to the bottom of this if we want to do that. Okay. Okay. Apply that edit. Let's go inside and see if we can get a stairway up the middle here. Perfect. Perfecto. And what is the middle of this room? Interesting space up here. I don't know. We're going to need to replace that room like we did last time. Well, like I did with the scaffolding. Okay, so let's head back over here. Okay, and instead of this room, we're going to go pick this ballast tank. Is that what I picked? No, I picked plasma core. There we go. There's a nice center point on these plasma core rooms. Well, they're not rooms. Pieces, parts. The blue light from the skulls does make the insides cool. And fart smoke. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. It's a UFO. It should look weird in here. Okay, yeah, see? Nice pattern there. Let's switch to the mining beam. There we go. Build. Wonder Projector. Okay, so that's facing upwards right now. We're going to have to rotate that all the way around. And be able to tell if it's right side up or not. Don't want to fall down the stairwell here. I want to get a good angle of this thing. Looks fairly upside down to me. Okay, so we're going to put that. Somewhere like that. Free placement is on. Oh, let's select. Oh, that is not in the center at all. I can't move it though. I'm only targeting the plasma core. You know, we could place another one. Of course, this one has to be rotated as well. Yeah, pretty good. Wow. Getting good at that. Okay, so this time I'm going to try standing directly underneath. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put my reticle, the white dot, I'm going to put that as close to the middle as I can because that's probably more accurate. Okay, so I don't know which one I'm targeted on. It looks like the correct one. We'll pick that. Where did that show up? Right here? Where? Ah, darn. And it's pointing down. I sort of wanted it to point up. Okay, well, that's great news then, actually. I have to delete that plasma core. That was all a waste of time. I mean, not the greatest of news. Oh, come on, rocket boots. Where are you when I need you? Alright, delete you. We can't... Oh, did that actually delete the Wonder Projectors too? Okay. Good to know. Some phase deletion going on there, but... So that head is still there. Our fartfish is gone from the ship. That's perfect. So I want to delete this ladder. And then I think I can just put this in the ceiling. Like right here. Is this the center? Yeah. Come on. Come on. Close enough. Free placement. Select Wonder. Fartfish. Let's back out and see where it went. Oh, way too high up. Way too high up. Okay. That is great though. It's going up. Okay. Where can we snap that? It would have to go on the bottom of the ship. That's on the ceiling. And it is like a whole room and a half up. That might be okay. That might be, we could put it on the floor too. Oh, can I even delete this Wonder Projector? It's in the roof now. Yeah, I can. Perfect. Delete. Wonder Projector. See, I could just put it on the floor in here. But if I put it on the ceiling here, right in between these, I don't know, I can't target. It seems to be going up into the ceiling quite a bit. You know what? We can test the height. Might not be centered. Oh, yeah, that's not centered, but that's like almost perfect. It might not even show. Oh, and I've got another idea. It doesn't need to be centered. We'll just put another one. here. That's going to be way too far over, isn't it? No, that's perfect. Excellent. Okay. Let's get to building again. So, these are the proper height to do what we need to do here. Now, this, I hope, does not take our fish away. Didn't seem to. We're going to have to think about colors in a second, but let's just put this here. Let's see if the fish stick out or not. Oh, just the tiniest amount? It's almost the perfect height. Okay. Delete that. Delete that. We'll delete our scaffold. We can get it back in. It did not take our fish away. The skulls are not really lighting stuff up, though. Inside the ship, yes. Outside the ship, no. Okay, so there we go. Metallic blue and silver is nice, but maybe gold would be good too. And we can also try fancy stuff, like picking colors from, oh yeah, you know what? I do like the colors here. Blue and purples, neat. Okay. Oh, what's that? For walking? A milestone for walking in a space station. Great. It is where I get most of my walking milestones from. Oh, that's a shame. The smoke does not continue in flight. Well, I am still very happy with our UFO here. Okay, so something this save doesn't have, and just being on free mode won't get it, is glitch decorations. I think that's what we should look for. So we have something to save, to do that isn't just fartfish in a Wonder Projector. So those will work when we land. Or what if I get out of my seat? Do those start back up again? I can see them highlighted. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, it's still a good addition. I don't know how much we need the ones underneath, though. Yeah, you know what? It adds to the allure. Yeah, I like it a lot. But yeah, we need, for sure, some light fishers. So let's spend a few minutes. I am very, very happy with everything else so far. Let's not spend a few minutes looking for light fishers today. Let's go pick some more colors before we go. And between episodes, I'll find some light fishers and maybe we'll do a tour like we did with the barge. Poof, got rid of that puff of smoke. Because how neat would it be to get some light fishers perfectly angled to shoot light out of each of those things on our roof there. That would be a lot of work, but I would love to give it a try. So we would need 16 light fishers because you use them up these days when you place them. Alright, pretty happy about the smoke working. The lighting works inside the ship, that's great. Let's see about colors. Alright, so we gotta be in this mode to do this. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna build a locker right there. And that's it. That's all we gotta do. You know what? We could also pick freighter colors. If we build one of these three signs here. They're very muted, subdued colors though, so we might not want them. So if we go to our locker, pick a color, we'll have our regular colors here. Ooh. Can I actually pick like wood grain? No, that doesn't work. Okay. I can pick regular though. Or rusty. Is this the metallic one? And this is rust? That's interesting. What about the other purples? Oh, that went with the blue. So it's picking this as the color. What if I then go to this and pick that? There we go. So that flipped it because it was on this for some reason, inverted. Oh, right, because I picked this. Duh. Okay. Well then what about this yellow? Oh, with gold. How regal. It's an interesting gold though, not my favorite gold. Although let's go to this, apply to the entire Corvette, and then let's go to that and pick metallic and apply to the entire Corvette. Ooh, that is a fancy purple. Okay. This one, apply to entire Corvette, color that, metallic. Already is. What about this? What colors do you have? Ooh, that's a very nice blue. Meh. Army? No, I don't want an army flying saucer. These are all going to be the white colors. Yeah, it's not going to change in between any of them. We could do a mustard yellow. Oh, that's a very nice gold. That is good to know. No, that's not so. Ooh, that's very rose. It's interesting, and it does go well with the blue. But I think the purple also goes well with the blue. Okay, let's go back to this and pick, was it this purple? Oh yeah, I do like that. What about that one? Nope, I like this one better, a bit warmer. There we go. Yeah, we get that gold highlight. It's not, it's a dull gold, but I'll take it. Okay. Last things last for today. Get rid of the locker. Get rid of that. Now we could put stuff like that on. If we want to get fancy. Right? We could figure out the right angle for this. And the right height. fact, not just this angle, what we could do... Oh, that triangle is not straight. That's annoying. Let's line this up with the door here then. Something like that. Point it at the door. Oops, come on. No! Oh, that's neat. That's almost exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, it changes the angle. Can't tell if this is, it's not straight. Okay. That's about as straight as we're gonna get it. Now for the angle. Come on, don't move it when I click this. There we go. Something like that. Oh, no, we want the opposite angle, actually. We would want it to go something like this. Hard to see what angle it's actually on here. That's pretty close. Now we would need to find the right height, and we would need to find something to put it on that it's at the right, you know, exact height so it touches. I'm not too interested in that, but, you know, just for example's sake, let's make it a bit bigger. That's not big enough. Pick it up. Ah, we lost our angles. No. Wrong way again. Yeah, there we go. So if we moved it up, that's almost a perfect angle. We would just need to move it up so that this part touches, and you can walk right through these things. So that's neat. You know what? You know what? Maybe I'll get that into the final build. Since this is already at a good angle, I just need to find something up above it to snap it to. But I think we're going to call it there for today, and we will come back next time to maybe look at a complete UFO flying saucer. But until then, have a good time.